Good morning. My name is Marcus Solar. I'm one of the annuity directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Wanted to thank you for taking time to listen in on the webinar this morning. We do have the privilege of having Jake Quigley-Rowley on the webinar with us this morning. He is with Nassau Re, a great partner of Insurance Agency Marketing Services, and been a partner of Insurance Agency Marketing with their elite line of products for many years now. We will be discussing the entire product portfolio this morning, including their 6% 5-year MYGA, which is the top in the industry today, with a lot of other carriers making adjustments in the downward direction, which makes them one of the strongest carriers out there in the industry today. He's also going to be talking through their elite program, which is one of the strongest programs for you, the advisor, to take advantage of, to earn some extra money for you and your family during the holiday season, and some comp specials going on. I'm not going to go into details. I'll let him talk through that. I'm not going to take his thunder on those promotions as well. Again, we want to thank you for taking time to listen in. Nassau does bring an elite line of solutions for your clients. What I'd like you to do is think about some appointments that you have coming up here over the next couple of weeks, and how these products or solutions might be a good fit for them. At the end, I will be following up with each and every one of you this morning to run some comparison quotes for you to show you how the Nassau suite of products does help your clients accomplish their goals long term, and might be a better fit for your clients overall. So let's go ahead and get started. What I would say, two more items here before we get started, is this webinar will be recorded. So if you do get pulled away this morning, let me know, and I will get you out a recorded copy of the webinar. Also, we are going to be covering a ton of information this morning. So please, if you do have questions as we go through the webinar, please feel free to put them in the question box down on the right-hand side. We'd love to have this, and Jake would agree with me on this. We'd love to have this more of a conversational style webinar this morning as we go through product information. So if you do have a question, please put it in the box below. We'd love to discuss those as we go through the information, and we'll certainly answer those as we go along. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Marcus Solar. I'm an annuity director here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. I've been with the company for over 8 years now. I've been in the industry since 1991. We have been a company here for over 30 years. We've been helping independent producers like yourself build and grow your agency. The way we do that is through our new producer builder program. It is a way for us to help you grow your production, a way for us to say thank you and welcome aboard, welcome to the family. It is good for the first 6 months you are on board with us. It is anything from $100,000. Again, this is on fixed indexed annuity premium and single premium life production. It is $100,000 in premium all the way to the $1 million level. You can choose anything from $750 in cash back to help you pay expenses within your practice, or a 1,500 piece postcard mailer to help draw prospects into your pipeline to keep your pipeline full of people to see, all the way to the $1 million level, where we can help you with customized core story brand builder, get published in some of the major networks to help build your brand, either ABC, Fox News, or NBC, some of the major networks. Or we can help you with pre-qualified, preset appointments, people already willing to sit down with you, 250,000 investable assets, annuity appointments, again, to help you or keep you in front of qualified prospects on an ongoing basis. It is, again, a way for us to thank you for coming on board. Looking forward to building a long and prosperous partnership with you. And again, to say welcome to the family here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We do also understand, as an independent producer, it is very, very expensive to run your practice. There are different ways that we can help offset those costs within your business. We do that through our IAMS Business Builder, either through the marketing reimbursement program, which we pay you $100 in marketing reimbursement for every $100,000 in index annuity premium, $200 for every 100,000 of single premium life, or $200 for every 10,000 in life target. Or as you build your agency or your business through us and you refer an agent to us, we pay you not only for referring that producer to us, but as they start to write business and continue to write business through us, depending on the line of business that they write, you continue to get basically an override based on the numbers seen here on the screen throughout their partnership with insurance agency marketing on a continued basis. Again, for us to help offset any expenditures for your office, you can use those for business expenses or to offset marketing in the future. It's your choice. We do have some of the best back office support within the industry. Again, this is ways that we can take that. It is almost an extension of your office. We take all of that off your plate for you. We do have some of the best annuity and life marketing directors in the industry, I believe, that can help you with case design up front, getting the forms to you in your fingertips, establishing expertise and coaching up front, case design for you, all the way to paperless contracting, business tools and resources. So again, it's all about working smarter, not harder, so you can keep doing what you do best, which is staying in front of clients and prospects alike and continually writing business. We do have the IMS website, and again, before I get into the IMS website, we do have a promise here to the field. Steve Murray and Charles Hearing Sr. did put that into place for our advisors. They do understand if it wasn't for you, the advisor in the field, it wouldn't be for us here at our home office. So the promise is for every phone call that does come into our office, it is answered within 2 rings. We do not have voicemail in our office here. Every phone call that comes in is answered by a live person during regular business hours. We do understand the importance of that phone call and get to that phone call right away. Outside of business office hours, we do have the IMS website, again, assisting you 24/7. It does have tools out there for life and annuity quotes, forms online, industry links, current annuity news, and one of the most important pieces to our website outside the Firelight or electronic application process is our sales resource library, which has presentation pieces and much more. So I would invite each and every one of you, if you've not had time to go out and take a look at our website, to go out and spend time there, especially in the sales resource library. Take a look around. It is a remarkable resource for all of our top producers. They use it on a daily basis. It can be found at the link above, www.imsinc.com. And please let any of the sales representatives or sales directors here in the office know if you have any questions. We would be more than happy to answer any questions or walk you through that site when you do have some time. Again, I did touch on Firelight. Nassau Re is a partner with us on the Firelight system. It is a way for you to do electronic applications through our website. We find that that does eliminate a lot of errors. It eliminates a lot of going back to the clients and getting applications initialed, which ultimately gets those applications into the carrier much quicker. Gets the policies back in your hands within a very timely manner, and gets you paid on the business much quicker. Again, NASA is leading the industry in processing business. I will let Jake touch on that business processing time here in a few minutes, but Firelight is a big portion of that. In front of you now is a list of all the different carriers that are on the Firelight system, or the electronic application system that we have off of our website. If you have any questions on this or how to register or get registered for that, please give our office a call. We'd be more than happy to walk you through that process to get up and running through our Firelight system. We do, I believe, have one of the best creative marketing departments in the industry. It's run by Curtis Hawks and Jacob Tedlock. No matter where you are in your practice, whether you're just getting into the business or if you've been in the business for 20 plus years, we can meet you where you are in your current practice and help you achieve that next level. Whether you're looking at digital solutions or turnkey prospecting methods, or looking to totally rebrand your business. If you have questions on what we can do for your business as a whole, or if you want to take a look at what we have done for other insurance businesses or RIAs out there, please give us a call. We'll be more than happy to produce what we've done for other agencies. You can reach our client services division out there at 1-800-255-5055 and ask any of the sales directors, and they'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you on that. If you are or have any questions on IMS Wealth Manager or management, and you are looking to achieve your RIA or IAR designation, and you're not looking at passing that money on to someone else in your local area or losing that piece of the business, please give IMS Wealth Management a call. They'd be more than happy to answer any questions you might have with regards to that designation or that license. What they have found is that really deepens the relationships, it helps you increase that revenue and build that retention, or helps you put more irons in the fire with each and every client. You can certainly reach out to them. You can certainly talk to Mike Hansen or Charles Hearing Jr. They'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you with regards to the Series 65 license through IMS Wealth Management. Our top producer trip is going to be at the Seaside Sanctuary. It's going to be the end of the qualifying period is going to be December 31st, 2023. It's been going on for about 18 months now, from July 1st of 2022 through December 31st of 2023. $4.5 million to qualify for this trip. Any business that's written through our office, no matter the line of business, does qualify you for this trip. At $4.5 million or 4.5 million points, that does qualify you and a guest for this trip directly. Any theme business that you write through us through the end of December that does go paid, we'll get you double production credits for that. So, you know, really you just need to write 2.25 million in a theme business and you will qualify for that top producer trip. So if you are interested in trips and you are looking at writing that Athene business, you could qualify for our top producer trip down to the Seaside Sanctuary in Charleston. So if you have any questions on this, please give us a call. We'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you with regards to our top producer trip in South Carolina. If you do follow social media and you do follow Facebook and LinkedIn, we do try to update these on a weekly basis on any trends or articles that we see on a weekly basis with regards to news going on within the industry. Love to have you join the family or follow us. So the links are listed below. And please link in and follow us on either Facebook or LinkedIn. At this point in time, what I'd like to do is switch it over to Jake Quagley-Rowley with NASA. Again, NASA has been a elite partner of Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We certainly do appreciate the partnership and the elite line of products and solutions they bring to the table for you to be able to offer to your clientele. They are products that give your clients not only the ability to achieve the income that they're looking to achieve long term and for the rest of their life, but also accumulation products as well, along with the multi-year guarantees that we talked about in the invite that we sent out at a 6% rate, which is the top rate available in the marketplace today. So again, Jake, we do appreciate the partnership. We do appreciate you taking time to join us today and discuss these products and solutions a little bit further with us this morning. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thank you for the intro, and thank you everybody for taking time out of your schedule to jump on the call today. You know, as Marcus mentioned, for those of you not familiar, you haven't seen the news, a lot of great opportunities from a product standpoint going on right now. We've had 2 rate increases since November 1. Not only, as Marcus mentioned, are we leading the pack in terms of the MYGA space, but you're also going to get compensation bonus opportunities, bonuses that are going to pay as is. And even maybe more importantly is the fact that if you're still submitting, if you're still working, hopefully through the next, the next month and a half, I know there's some carriers out there right now from a service standpoint where it's going to be touch and go if that policy is going to be issued, if we're going to get that policy through the system. I can tell you at Nassau, we continue to really focus on our service platform. I will put our platform up against anybody in the industry today. I think that we are able to meet and maintain sort of our standards as strong as anybody. And again, a real good chance that case is going to get issued still this year as we are reviewing business both on the new business and suitability side within 48 hours. So without boring you with all those details, let's really dive into the meat of the presentation. And today, for those of you not familiar with Nassau, you see the home office building. We are domiciled downtown Hartford, Connecticut. We have operations offices in East Greenbush, New York, which is a sort of a suburb of Albany. So U.S. domiciled company. The name Nassau came from our founders who were born and raised in Nassau County, New York. So their way of sort of recognizing where they grew up overall from a historical standpoint. Quickly, what we're going to talk about is a quick update in terms of Nassau, who we are. You got high level sort of, structurally where we're going today. We're going to talk about those bonus opportunities, the opportunity to earn up to 1.45% in additional compensation on top of our already strong street level commission. We briefly hit on suitability and service. Again, to me, a game changer in terms of where we are from a corporate perspective. And then we're going to talk into all the product differentiators, the enhancements that Nassau has made over the last month, couple weeks or so. As I mentioned up front, U.S. based company, downtown Hartford, Connecticut, upstate New York. We have been doing this for 172 years. Nassau has been in business since 1851. Along that 170 plus year timeline, we ensured the lights of Abraham Lincoln. I've had a ton of conversations with advisors here recently talking about the great trajectory of Nassau. You can see actually some of these numbers have changed a little bit. Today we're at over 24 billion in assets under management, roughly 400,000 policies in force, 105% solvency ratio, meaning for every dollar of liabilities, Nassau has over $1.05 in assets on the book. But to me, most importantly, what you see on the bottom half of the screen is that we have received 2 AM Best upgrades, 2 upgrades in the last 3.5, 4 years. So yes, we're 1 notch below that A level, but again, you're working with a company that is consistently moving towards that A rank with those 2 upgrades over the last 4 years. Let's start talking about the compensation opportunities you have. Marcus quickly mentioned Nassau Elite. I believe one of the more attainable value-rich agent benefit value add programs in the industry today. You see high level from an annual perspective to qualify as Nassau Elite is going to take $1.75 million in qualifying credits. What is a qualifying credit? $1 of FIA premium equals 1 qualifying credit. $3 of MYGA production equals 1 credit. So you could, at a minimum, qualify as Nassau Elite for as little as $1.75 million in sales. We do run a fast track program. We're running that right now. I know, again, we're coming up to the end of the year, but it began July 1, running through December 31. For only 1 million qualifying credits, you will enter into the Nassau Elite program. What is Nassau Elite? What is the value add and the opportunity that you have? First and foremost, your first year qualifying as Nassau Elite, we're going to pay you a 50 basis point bonus retro to $1 on your entire block of FIA sales for that year. We will pay you a 15 basis point bonus, 15, retro to $1 on your entire block of MYGA business for that year. In addition, you will receive a dedicated new business and post-service case manager. And if you're one of our top 50 producers, which comes in at about $3 million in overall production, you and a guest will join us on our Elite Retreat, where we'll be going to Cabos San Lucas here in March of 2024 based on 2023 qualification. Not only that, this program gets richer for every consecutive year that you requalify. You're still going to have the trip opportunity, the dedicated new business post-service case manager, but consecutive years qualifying, you're going to receive a 75 basis point bonus retro to $1 on FIA sales and a 25 basis point bonus retro to $1 on MYGA sales. So take advantage of this great opportunity to get into Nassau Elite for only $1 million, get those base level commission bonuses, which then increase again for additional sales in consecutive years qualifying. On top of the Elite program, November 1, we launched an additional commission bonus. It's a submit bonus. So for every Nassau FIA submit from November 1 through January 15, you're going to receive an additional 50 basis points in commission. On the MYGA side of things, an additional 15 basis points for non-New York MYGA. This bonus is paid as earned. So you don't have to wait to the end of January. You're going to receive this commission bonus as part of your normal compensation. Not only do we have this submission bonus, we consistently, Nassau has been one of the first to launch e-application. We do continually pay 10 additional basis points on top of your standard street level comp for submitting an application electronically via Firelight. We also just recently launched ACH payment capabilities. If you're able to fund that policy via ACH payment, so where we're drafting it from the client's bank account, we're going to give you an additional 10 basis points in compensation. So when you put it all together on a $250,000 FIA contract with the submit bonus, EAP, ACH payment, you have the opportunity to earn an additional 70 basis points in commission or $1,750, again, on a $250,000 FIA piece of business. On the MYGA side, $250,000 policy, again, 15 basis point bonus, 10 basis points ACH. We do electronic app only on the MYGA, so you're getting that 10 additional basis points already as is. But that additional 25 basis points is going to give you an extra $625 in commission on the MYGA side of things. So take advantage of these great opportunities, again, running through January 15th on the submit business, EAP as ongoing, and then the ACH payment runs through the end of this year, December 31st of 2023. Where are you taking advantage of those compensation bonuses? It's in the product portfolio. And as Marcus mentioned, we've made multiple enhancements and changes to the pricing of the product since November 1. But when you think about the Nassau portfolio, what I love most about our overall sort of product mix is that regardless of the concern or risk that you're trying to solve with a client, we've got a product that's going to maximize the benefits in several different areas. Are you looking for principal protected growth? We've got some of the top bonus and non-bonus accumulation products in the marketplace today. Maybe you're looking at guaranteed lifetime income for a client. You've got one of the best with the Nassau personal income annuity. Or what about competitive income, but we're looking to cover critical care, nursing home, in-home care stay, or maybe provide some form of life insurance legacy protection. The Nassau Personal Protection Choice is the most consumer-friendly combo benefit product in the marketplace today. So you can really hone in on a product that's going to maximize a client's assets and benefits in each one of these quadrants, or we can do a blend split sale where we're splitting up premium, covering different risks and concerns with products, again, that are designed to maximize their assets in every one of the different sales. Before we get into the FIA side of things, Marcus mentioned multiple times the strength of the Nassau MYGA portfolio. November 15th, we increased rates off of our number 1 increase. You can see we have an industry-leading 4-year rate on our simple annuity of 5.75% guaranteed for 4 years. With that 5.75, your client has access to 5% penalty-free withdrawals as soon as 30 days after issue. You also have a contract that's going to pay full account value at death if the client were to prematurely pass away during their surrender charge schedule. Our 5-year contract, again, I believe the best in the industry today, required minimum distributions only. So that's the only liquidity option you have on the 6% rate. For a client looking for a little bit more liquidity, look at this. You've got 2 different options. We can drop down to that 10% penalty free, which is going to have that 5-year guaranteed rate at 5.8%. Or for 1 additional year, you can look up at the top right-hand side of the screen, our 6-year simple annuity. which comes in at a guaranteed 6% rate. With that 6% rate, 5% penalty-free withdrawals as soon as 30 days after issue, and all of the Nassau portfolios, all of the MYGA contracts inside our portfolio pay full account value at death if the client were to prematurely pass away during the surrender charge schedule. So a little bit of flexibility, whether we're talking 4, 5, 6 years, depending on which rate we're trying to get, what type of liquidity option you're looking to get, we've got you covered with either the simple annuity on a 4 and 6 year term or the MyAnnuity 5 or 7 year contract. In addition to those great rates, again, remember submissions through January 15th are going to earn you an additional 15 basis points in compensation. And if you're able to fund that policy via ACH, again, another 10 basis points on top of that 15 basis point bonus. Let's transition quickly and look at the Nassau FIA portfolio. And I want to highlight a couple differentiators with our guaranteed products before we jump into the accumulation products where we saw significant rate increases over the last couple weeks. Personal income annuity, our number one selling flagship product inside our portfolio. A product, like the name of it says, was designed to provide a guaranteed lifetime income the client can never outlive. When you think about a couple sort of product benefits or differentiators, the ability to activate that guaranteed lifetime income rider as soon as 30 days after issue, access to cash. If maybe the client didn't want to activate the rider up front, but they needed a little bit of a withdrawal, your client has access to 10% penalty free as soon as 30 days after issue. Not only is it penalty free up to 10% for the client, there is no commission charge back to you, the advisor, if they were needing to access that cash within the first 12 months. Again, two ways to access cash as soon as 30 days after issue. The ability to do joint payouts on both qualified and non-qualified assets. Not only that, you have industry-leading bonuses when it comes to the income account. If your client is looking to make the transition to the distribution phase within the first 3 years after issue, you're going to elect our Income Today rider. A rider that's going to give your client an immediate 30% bonus to their income account or benefit base. If they defer one contract year before activating that lifetime income rider, at the end of the first anniversary or 12th month, Nassau is going to add a 7.5% bonus on top of that 30% bonus. And if they defer 24 months or 2 years before activating that guaranteed lifetime income, Nassau is going to add another 7.5% bonus, giving your client a full guaranteed 45% bonus to their income account. If their time horizon at issue was a little bit longer, so we're thinking 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 years down the road, that's where you're going to elect our Income Tomorrow rider. You're going to forego that big upfront bonus. And here what we're going to do is we're going to grow your client's income account or benefit base at a guaranteed 14% simple per year for up to 10 years or until your client elects to activate that lifetime income rider, whichever comes first. So up to a 45% bonus with the Today rider, 14% roll up with the Tomorrow rider, and a very straightforward and simple way to illustrate and have this conversation with the client. A one-page side-by-side illustration of Today or Tomorrow is going to allow you to sit down and tell that great story from an income perspective. Mr. and Mrs. Client, I know you've lost 10, 15, 20% from this asset that you need to supplement Social Security. Or I know the market volatility, the way of the world today is concerning you. You need this asset in 5 years to give you the highest amount of guaranteed lifetime income. We can protect it with that 45% bonus, which is going to equate to X in terms of income, or that 14% guaranteed roll-up, which is going to equate to Y in terms of guaranteed lifetime income. Once you hone in on a specific time, you can then actually use our new check quoting tool, which is going to allow you to put their name on it, have the Nassau brand there, and we're going to actually be able to print that out and show your client exactly what they can expect on a guaranteed lifetime income perspective. So a great opportunity, another way to really position this product or maybe drip market to clients that you know are getting closer to making that transition from accumulation to distribution. Personal income annuity, flagship guaranteed lifetime income product in the marketplace. Personal protection choice is what I believe to be the best care benefit sort of Swiss Army knife product in the marketplace today. You've got some of the same features that you had with personal income annuity. Access to income through that guaranteed lifetime income rider or 10% penalty-free withdrawal as soon as 30 days after issue. The ability to do joint payouts on both qualified and non-qualified assets. The Income Today, Income Tomorrow rider that you had with personal income annuity, up to 45% bonus with the Today rider, or a 14% guaranteed roll up to the income account with the Tomorrow rider. Once that time horizon is elected, you then have the opportunity to attach our care protection benefit. This to me is the real kicker or the biggest differentiator that we have inside our portfolio. And it's those two spots that are highlighted in yellow. But before we get there, what this rider does is if your client were to go into a nursing home, NASA is going to enhance the guaranteed lifetime income that your client is receiving by up to 250%. If your client's not able to fill 206 ADLs and needs in-home care, we're going to enhance the income that your client is receiving up to 175%. Quick caveat, this enhanced benefit is an issue age-based benefit. So you're going to see sort of in both the nursing home and 206 ADL columns up to age 70, age 71 to 80. That's not when the client utilizes that benefit. That is at what point do we issue the contract. That's going to be the enhancement to the income when that client is ready to access that benefit. But the other big kickers, up in the top right hand, you see that NASA will pay this enhanced benefit for a maximum of 5 years. But as far as I'm aware of, NASA is the only carrier that will pay this enhanced benefit if the account value has been depleted to zero. And we'll pay that enhancement, again, for up to 5 years as long as that client continues to qualify. And I stress that point because for those of you that are familiar with these types of products, that are familiar with nursing home critical care type needs, we know they typically generally don't happen or have a need for it when a client's in their 60s, the early 70s. We're generally talking late 70s, some point in their 80s, maybe even their 90s. And if they've been withdrawing income from this account for 10, 15, 20 years, chances are you have very minimal value left on the account value side of things. NASA is going to give your client the peace of mind and the protection and ensure we pay this enhanced benefit for 5 years, even if the account value is depleted to zero. At the end of 5 years, client's still living, we just drop back down to that guaranteed lifetime income payout. Not only do we pay this enhancement even if AV equals zero, we will cover both spouses in a joint payout scenario. So quick example, spouse one goes into a nursing home. NASA enhances the income to 250% paid directly to your client for 2 years. At the end of 2 years, unfortunately, spouse one passes away. Spouse two is healthy, keeps the contract in force. So we revert back to that guaranteed lifetime income. And we pay that guaranteed lifetime income for another 10 years, at which point spouse two goes into a nursing home. There's still 3 years left of that 250% enhanced benefit that client would have access to. So great opportunity to, again, ensure that client gets the enhanced benefit, gets the coverage, the protection, the peace of mind when they need it most. So now we've elected our income time horizon. We've had the opportunity to attach the care protection benefit. Last but not least, our lump sum death benefit. If elected, we grow your client's premium at a guaranteed 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple age 71 to 85, for a max of 10 years or until the client turns age 85, whichever comes first. At time of death, this enhanced benefit, less any withdrawals, would be payable in a full 100% lump sum payout directly to the beneficiary. So inside of one product, on a one-page illustration, we've covered an income, critical care, and legacy component, again, all inside of one product, one premium, and no underwriting that you're typically used to with products that provide these types of benefits. A great opportunity with Personal Protection Choice to really differentiate yourself from the competition. Now let's quickly transition to accumulation. Take a couple minutes here, and like I say, while we're here, I want to just highlight the differentiators of the rate enhancements that we've recently launched. Before we get there, though, let me just, again, quickly point out a little slightly higher issue age. So we'll issue our growth-based products up to the max issue age of 85. We were 80 on the guaranteed side of the portfolio. Many of the same features, though. 10% penalty-free as soon as 30 days after issue. A lot of flexibility and customization. With Nassau Growth Annuity, we offer this product on two different surrender charge schedules, so we can customize this accumulation-based product. We can ladder this accumulation-based product with the guaranteed side of our portfolio and ensure we're putting the plan that meets your client's needs. So again, 7 and 10 year surrender charge schedule, access to cash as soon as 30 days after issue, both fee and no fee crediting strategies. So the opportunity to really buy up that par rate and maximize that upside opportunity. But when we think about accumulation, I'm really going to focus on two crediting features right now where we're seeing a lion's share of assets allocated to. First off, on the bottom side of the screen, you see our 1-year fixed account comes in at a strong 5%. The other great enhancement that we recently launched was in that middle blue box, that top 1-year S&P 500 account. You see we were able to increase that cap up to 12.25%. So now you've got a 12.25% no fee 1-year S&P cap, 5% 1-year fixed rate, again, no fee. You're really maximizing that accumulation story in a principal protected environment, which is what the FIA does. Outside of that 1-year cap and 1-year fixed account, you do see we currently offer 1- and 2-year NASDAQ, 1- and 2-year S&P, as well as our volatility control strategy, the Smart Passage Index, an index that comes with a 16.5% volatility target. So really 3 to 4 times the industry average, which at the end of the day, in its most simplistic term, gives your client more access to the index that they're tracking. And again, you can see both those 1 and 2 years are available in a base par rate, meaning no cap, no spread, no fee. Or for a 1% annual strategy fee, you can buy that up, get a little higher par rate, knowing that you have the opportunity to bounce back and forth and reallocate on contract anniversaries between no fee and fee-based strategies, 1 and 2 year resets, all the different great opportunities that you have with the growth annuity. We also had a pretty significant increase on our 7-year growth annuity. Very strong overall rates. You can see our 1-year cap on a 7-year product comes in at a 10.5%, with a 1-year fixed account, which is not highlighted on the screen, but of a very strong 4.25%. All in with the commission bonus, you've got a street level comp north of 7% on a 7-year product with some of the top crediting rates overall that you have on this type of product. Last but not least, from a product standpoint, let's highlight some of the benefits that you have with Nassau bonus annuity. Structurally very similar to what you had with growth annuity, but know that bonus annuity is currently only available on a 10-year surrender charge schedule. The other big differentiator is the fact that for issue ages 0 to 80, your client is going to receive a 10% premium bonus at issue. Issue ages 81 to 85, you're going to get a 7% premium bonus. So strong bonus up front, strong great opportunity in terms of flexibility and customization. But with the rate increase that we announced November 1, you now have a true 10 by 10 by 10 by 10 contract, 10-year surrender charge schedule, 10% liquidity as soon as 30 days after issue, 10% premium bonus, and a 1-year S&P cap of 10%. All of that at no fee to your client. So you can really get the best of both worlds in terms of growth opportunity, custom flexibility of access to cash inside the Nassau bonus annuity. Strong 1-year fixed account, 3.85%. Hey, guarantee that client 13.85 in the first year, and then let's look at reallocating, maybe taking advantage of that strong cap rate which you have with the Nassau bonus annuity. We continue to illustrate and show renewal rate history. We are very proud of sort of our pricing philosophy and being able to renew rates at or near where they came at issue. We've had just as many times where we've actually been able to increase rates at renewal than we have had to decrease them due to market volatility. So if you're looking at an accumulation-based product, you want to get an understanding of the history of Nassau's renewal rate philosophy, we have the ability to continue to illustrate those types of strategies. I'm not going to take a lot of time on the screen in front of you. It's one of the things that I've mentioned. It's one of the things I'm doing a lot of case design with advisors that I work with, is the fact that again, leverage the strength of the Nassau portfolio. We have products in the sort of core 4 fundamental areas of retirement planning that are industry leaders. And so what I have a lot of advisors that are doing today is they're doing a split annuity concept. They're putting a portion of assets into personal protection choice, leveraging the guarantees of that guaranteed lifetime income, nursing home, in-home care enhancement, and lump sum death benefit. And then they're taking the remaining assets and dropping it into bonus annuity with that strong renewal rate philosophy, big bonus, strong crediting rates overall, and access to cash. And clients using that potential growth to offset some of the income withdrawals that are coming out of personal income annuity or personal protection choice, and supplementing that income as the product performs over time. So again, we've got a lot of great opportunity to put together customized illustrations. On top of all the great things that insurance agency marketing provides, we're continuing to try and beef up our marketing opportunities. We just recently launched a social security hub. We've got great pre-approved digital ads, newspaper ads, email templates. So different ways that you can continue to get in front of clients using some of those great check quoting tools and other opportunities that you have from a portfolio standpoint. Now I'm going to wrap before we sum it up here by just, quickly hitting on that service opportunity that you have at Nassau. I know some of you are looking at it thinking, hey, it's November 20th. What are the chances I get an application in today, get suitability approval, get that business issued, and get paid still in 2023? I can tell you again, at Nassau, there is a very strong opportunity to get that business in-house and get it paid. Not only that, very favorable suitability guidelines, we will consider any policy with up to a 9.9% net loss to the client. So utilize that Nassau bonus annuity to help maybe really reposition a client and get the benefits of the pricing environment we're in today. Take advantage of the great sort of innovation that these products have seen over the last several years. We are very proud, again, of our service platform, of our e-app platform, the ability to take premium payments via ACH. And Marcus will tell you in some of the cases that he's been working on, we are moving business through the system fast. Our speed to issue, looking at both cash with app and transfers, sits at about 17 days. So we, again, are getting that business in, getting it approved, getting it issued, and that's what you see here. We are doing new business reviews within 24 hours. Once that new business case has been reviewed, suitability is looking through that case within 48 hours. So we are touching this business consistently, getting it processed, getting policies out to your clients, and getting you paid. So a lot of great opportunities when you think about the Nassau portfolio. We just came off, all those great product enhancements from a rate standpoint, whether we're looking at guarantees in terms of personal income annuity or personal protection choice, or the multi-year guaranteed annuity contracts, industry-leading rates on that front, or some great crediting rates that you have with the accumulation-based contracts with both Nassau Growth Annuity and Nassau Bonus Annuity. As a reminder, Nassau Elite, the opportunity to receive compensation enhancements of up to 75 basis points. You can qualify for Nassau Elite as little as $1 million in FIA premium in 2023. You have the submit bonus, 50 basis points FIA, 15 basis points MYGA. That's running November 1 through January 15th, paid as part of your normal compensation. An additional 10 basis points for for e-application submits, and another 10 basis points additional compensation if you were to fund that policy via ACH. We want to put more money in your pockets. We know it's getting more and more expensive to run your business. We're in the holiday season. Take advantage of these great opportunities while also leveraging the strength of the Nassau portfolio. With that said, that's sort of my song and dance here for the day. I'm going to kick it back to Marcus, but before I do, again, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time out of your schedule. I look forward to working hard to continue to earn your business, leverage the compensation enhancements, leverage the product positioning enhancements. Marcus, I'll kick it back to you for any question and answers, but I also want to wish everybody a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
I appreciate that, Jake. I appreciate you taking time to talk to the portfolio today with us. I did launch a poll. If you want some more information on the growth annuity, personal income annuity, or any information on Nassau, or would like to take a look at contracting, please indicate that. I'll be more than happy to follow up with you after the webinar today. If anyone has any questions on the information that Jake talked about this morning, please go ahead and put that question down in the box listed below. Just one question for me, Jake. I know that we get this question quite a bit, but on the care rider out in California, is there any news on that as of recent, or have we heard any updates there?
No updates, nothing recent since you and I had our last call together. Okay. I will tell you, we are getting a lot of movement in California. We've recently had 3 products approved in the state of California that had not been approved in the past. So we are continuing to push for that care benefit to be approved because, as you know, personal protection choice is approved in the state of California. You have access to the income product. You have access to the death benefit. It's just that care component, and we are working with the state to try and get that through as quickly as possible, but just no ETA at this point in time.
Okay. All right. Well, at this point in time, I don't show any additional questions. I do appreciate everyone taking time out to listen into the webinar this morning. Jake, as always, I do appreciate the partnership and you taking time out to work through the portfolio at Nassau. Again, if you did think of a client that there might be a good solution for an upcoming appointment, please indicate that when I do give you a call. I'd be more than happy to put together some quotes for you for those upcoming appointments. And we can certainly talk through those, and I can get you out whatever materials you'd like to take a look at that you saw on the webinar this morning. Like Jake stated, I do wish everyone, I hope you all have a happy and safe Thanksgiving weekend. I appreciate, again, you taking time out to listen in on the webinar today, and have a great rest of your day today. Thank you, and goodbye.